If you are provisioning server and you are doing additional configuration in this server, things like Ansible, Puppet, SaltStack, these will be important. And if you're doing automation, things like shell script. So this is just while carrying out DevOps task. Even if you're managing application pipelines where you're building packaging code, if a build fails, you have to understand what the build failure is. Why did the build fail? Was it a coding issue, or was it some other infrastructure or package or some other issue? It is very important for DevOps engineers to know at least some bit of programming for which they are supporting processes for, which means if you are working in a Java shop where your applications is written in Java, you have to have at least basic understanding of Java. Same applies to things like Go or C++ or C#. Whatever programming language you're supporting, you need to have understanding at least in one programming language. And you don't need to pick up all these different programming languages at one go. Pick one language and have at least an in-depth understanding in that language. And that knowledge can be translated to every other programming language. So for example, if you are starting new and if you want to pick up one language, pick up Java. If you have good understanding in Java, picking up any other language like C#, Python, you will be able to understand as long as you understand the programming constructs, how the loops and conditions and variables and different programming constructs. If you understand the programming constructs and programming logic, you will be able to apply that in any other programming language. So yes, programming language is important, and without the knowledge of at least one programming language, there's not much you can do in DevOps. Version control. Now, version control is the backbone of a DevOps engineering process, be it GitHub, be it GitLab. These days, Git is the most popular version control tool. Back in the days, there were quite a few contenders when it comes to DevOps version control. And you had several tools that were in use like Perforce, ClearCase, SourceClear Vault, cPine Surround. Git came and settled the discussion of version control. And I think probably 90% of the software industry now uses Git.